My name is Opal Jenkins, and I visited the Buddhist Center of Dallas, which is located at 8484 Schultz Road. It's in Dallas, Texas, and the zip code is 75243. Um, from the outside, there's a unique look about the building. Um, it was slanted with like a red and blackish or grayish look. There was um there's a lining around like the rooftop of the building with like structure that I've typically seen in like Asian pictures or Asian houses. Like I took a picture of it. Um I guess you can't see it that well since it's uh, but there's like uh let's see. I can turn the brightness down. There's like it wasn't exactly dragons, but if you've ever seen a typical like Chinese structure and there's like the roof is built different. I don't know how to describe it. But outside there's a small shrine, and then oh, you'll have to take your shoes off. You have to take everyone that goes in, you have to take your shoes off. And then inside there is a shrine to Buddha, and there's chanting. If you can see it, there's a shrine to Buddha, and then the people were there chanting or praying. Um, so the temple, I went to a Buddhist temple, and that's a part of the religion of Buddhism. Um, on Wednesdays, I went today because on Wednesdays they offer a session for people who want to convert over to the Buddhist religion, and you're able to ask questions. However, the priest that was there at that time did not speak English, and the one that does speak some in English didn't come to after 7, and so I wasn't able to stay because I have to go to class for 7:40. But um, there was a young man there, and I spoke with him. He and about some of the things, and he was just telling me that because I asked, do you need to be born into this religion? And he was like, no, anyone who feels they want to convert over, be Buddhist, or they're able to convert. Which, based on the fact that they offer a session on Wednesdays when you can go and ask questions, I mean, that told me that it's not, exclusive. Like, if you wanted to, you're welcome to join them. However, it's not exclusive. They do welcome newcomers and visitors, but it was an Asian Buddhist temple, so everyone was mostly Asian, and no one was really talking in English. So that did make me feel a little left out, and I stood out a lot because I'm not Asian. But I mean, the fact that they do welcome people and they have a specific session set aside to welcome people that would like to know more about Buddhism, I think that is really, really, really awesome. Really awesome. Um, so, hymns and chanting, like, they were doing a chant. I don't know if it would necessarily be described as a hymn. Sorry, something in my eye. Oh, God. But they were they were at the they were on their knees in front of the Buddhist shrine, and I mean they were chanting, and then there's a little, I guess is a priest, or he can be described as a monk. They had on orange, like robes, and they also, yes, they do meditation, because the young man that I was speaking to, he said that he comes there and does the music, and he comes for meditation. Um, so let's see. I have a.
What's going on around your life?
I did get like an
Yeah,
interview with him talking. Um,
The question is, were you born into this religion, or was you born into this Buddhism? I wouldn't say I was. Okay, kind of slightly my backstory. Um, I wouldn't say I was born into it. My parents are Buddhists, but I went to a Christian school when I was younger, so they kind of gave me the option of like, hey, you figure out what works for you, and kind of like I said, it's not a that's why I don't use the word like I was saying. I don't use the word converting because I don't want my parents didn't want to think about it as converting either. It's just more of you find. It's almost in a way like with Buddhism, you find your purpose. In a way, when I was looking at different religions, you find your purpose and what makes you you, and what you can just kind of yeah, in a way, just find your place in the world. Find what works for you. Find what you believe in.
right.
And
So
that
basically, like what he was saying was like Buddhism is not, it's not something that you convert to. Like it's not, it's a religion, but they want it to be like a way of life. That's why they welcome people. Like they welcome more people to join in. You're welcome to join in and change your way of life. You know, so I think it's awesome, and I it's very interesting. It's interesting, and he, basically, right? He was saying is, it's a way of life, and from the information that we went over in this course, I would gather that it is basically a way of life, because Buddha, he went on this journey to find enlightenment for life, enlightenment to help out not just himself but others. And so I'm really interested in it. I just hope that I wish that it was more English speakers there. And he was very welcoming, though. He was very nice. Um,
that's what you go with. Yeah, and because of that too, I mean, I got to learn about Hinduism also because Buddhism came from Hinduism. So yeah, and so sometimes I've actually been to Hindu temples and prayed with them before too, just because I've been. So is it a similarity? There is. Hinduism came first, and
so basically, I mean, he was telling me, what we had learned is that Buddhism derived from a section of Hinduism as we move from India to Asia, like the textbook. So, um, I think I'm gonna go back again. I'm really interested in it when I have time to stay after 7 o'clock and hear, more information on it. I mean, he also.
yeah, so basically, they do chant, and they do have hymns and rituals. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Y'all have hymns and rituals. And how often do you guys meet? We, the one, this temple at least. I mean, there's not really a. You're not really designated that you have to meet at a certain time. It's like I said, it's kind of on you when you have time. I come for like there's music here, so I come and play music, and then sometimes I go up there when I meditate for a little bit, chant. Of course, I'm not doing it right now because of rehearsals, but I mean, you're not designated that you have to do it at a certain time. But I mean, I mean, just being here though, if I'm like, okay, if I don't get a chance to pray, help out the monks, I'll learn something from them and stuff like that. So, but kind of, okay, so I kind of try not to get too off topic. Just the things that, I mean, it's like you it's almost like you can't really structure when you have to do something. It's almost like you.
So it's not a real schedule. It's just to
No.
say you guys at this particular temple agree to come and participate, pray, and serve Buddha on certain days, and then another temple might do it on another day.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least while I was speaking more within like your like individually.
Oh, okay.
But if you can talk about like the actual like temple, they do have services at certain times.
Okay.
I mean, and that's just because it makes it easier for everyone. But I know the Sunday. I don't know if you want me to get specific on that one.
You can.
Okay. Well, we have the Sundays, just because it's like more. Oh, the reason why you also do it too is the restaurants they're open to. So usually after they have service and the monks finish eating. Because usually after the monks finish eating, that's when it's our turn too.
Oh,
So
okay.
then we go out
So
there.
do the monks live on the premises? Or
Yes, they do.
okay, so they don't leave off the premises. They live here.
They
Okay.
live here, yeah.
Okay. And so on y'all Sunday service is just basically everybody come in to the temple and pray.
You pray for about I can't well what you do is I guess depending on the days too, but some days it'll be days where you do offerings, and pretty much the thing about it is thing behind it is that you offer food and almost anything you offer to the monks, and the monks bless you. That's just how it is, and then so it's in a way like it's kind of going back with in both sides too. You get in what you get back what you put in.
So what do they when they sing hymns? Do they sing hymns every service? Every time y'all meet and pray?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, because I come in kind of with my own schedule. It's like if you have someone else, someone like.
I mean, he was really good. He was really good. He was really good. He was really good at he was really good at answering a lot of, he gave me a lot of information, but I really liked it. And then basically what he was saying is that, you know, it's not structured like how with Christianity you have to go to church on Sundays for service. You can basically go to the temple at any time. And I mean, I like that religion is basically you have to be dedicated, you know, for yourself. No one's forcing you to do it. You have to be. It's something when you're searching for peace within yourself. I like that. I like that it's open, and oh, and they had a restaurant where they eat. That's different. But it was a really nice experience, and as I stated, I think I'm gonna go back and get some more information. And um yeah, I don't know. I did, you know, show him my video. I'm not sure. I know that we didn't have to do the video of the person, but I did want to get the information that he was saying on video. And um, I really enjoyed it. I think Buddhism is interesting. I honestly had no idea what it was before this class. I just, when I pictured Buddhism, I always pictured a fat man. I'm sorry, a naked fat man sitting cross-legged, and I thought that was Buddha. And now I know more about Buddhism, and it's interesting. It's interesting to learn religions of the world, and it's interesting to see that, you know, most all religions are just basically based on doing right in life and trying to find peace and harmony. And so that is my um, worship site report video. Thanks.